Can I start, as is our tradition, by acknowledging that we are on the ancestral lands of the Wurundjeri and Bunurong people of the Kulin Nations. May we also acknowledge the first Australians as the traditional custodians of the continent, whose cultures are among the oldest living cultures in human history. And I pay respects to the elders of the community and extend my recognition to their descendants who may be present with us today. There are a number of people who I should obviously acknowledge. Firstly, Ahmed Keskin, Executive Director of the Australian Intercultural Society, for putting on this fantastic dinner tonight. To my parliamentary colleague Neil Angus, Shadow Minister for Citizenship and Multicultural Affairs, who's a co-host of tonight's event. My ministerial colleague Luke Donnellan is with us tonight. Cindy McLeish, the Deputy Leader of the Liberals, is with us tonight, and we welcome you as well, Cindy. And indeed, fully 24 members of the Parliament from right across both the Victorian Parliament and indeed federal parliamentary colleagues who are with us today. And I think that's a really important message for us, because it speaks to just how important these events are. Because I was just saying to Greg before that we do it in a particular way here in Victoria. This is a very Victorian response to multiculturalism, which I think is quite unique, because it does transcend the general argy-bargy of politics, and indeed as a parliament we are at one when it comes to celebrating multiculturalism, and indeed we are a better state for that. We're very much looking forward to the address by Nicole Livingstone, OAM. No pressure on you, Nicole, tonight, but it's fantastic that you are with us tonight, and we're delighted and look forward to your address this evening. Mohammed Mohideen, President of the Islamic Council of Victoria, joins us tonight. We have a number of distinguished members of Judiciary and the Bar who are here tonight, members of the Consular Corps, representatives from Victoria Police, and indeed our friends the Australian Federal Police as well. Some of our multicultural commissioners, Victorian multicultural commissioners, are with us tonight as well to celebrate. So, warmly, good evening, friends, and welcome to the 2019 Iftar dinner. Yesterday marked the start of Ramadan, the holy month during which the Quran is believed to have been revealed to the Prophet Muhammad. This is a time of worship, reflection, and contemplation for all Muslims. It is a month for giving, sharing, and spending time with friends and family. Ramadan honours the values at the heart of Islam, like compassion and service to others. It reminds us to give generously and puts the needs of others before our own, this month and indeed throughout the year. And as friends and families come together in contemplation and in fasting, we are reminded of those Muslim values. I'd put to you also those Victorian values of community, family and charity. And it's my pleasure to co-host this year's Iftar dinner with my parliamentary colleague Neil Angus MP and share a meal as people break their fast tonight. The Premier has also asked me to send his apologies and best wishes for a magnificent evening. This event, as Madeline has referred to, is a long-standing and important tradition to unite parliamentary colleagues and peoples of all faiths and cultures. And following the tragic events in Christchurch in March and Sri Lanka only weeks ago, events like this are even more important. Important to celebrate and acknowledge our differences, reaffirm our common humanity and stand by our shared values. The values of safety and security for all, a fair go for all, no matter who you are or what your background, genuine equality and the right to live your life free of discrimination and vilification, the freedom to be yourself, to practice your religion and to contribute to a Victoria that we are all so proud of. And as I said in Parliament last week, during the condolence motion for Sri Lanka, terrorist attacks, for the Sri Lankan terrorist attacks, we must, as a community, become more intolerant of intolerance. We must all defend racial and religious inclusion and accept this in both our public and indeed our private lives. The ideals of a diverse society enjoy bipartisan support here in Victoria, and we believe our diversity is our greatest asset. Multiculturalism is one of the main reasons why Victoria is without doubt the best part of the best country in the world to live. We come from over 200 countries, speak more than 260 languages and dialects, and follow more than 130 faiths. Although we may come from different places and cultures, fundamentally, we all want the same things: the opportunity to thrive, for our successes to be recognised, and for our families and loved ones to be safe, secure and happy. I want to commend tonight the Australian Intercultural Society for your ongoing dedication to promoting harmony and inclusion for all communities, regardless of your background, your culture or your religion. Through your work, you've created important opportunities for interfaith and intercultural dialogue, and your work has been a valued contribution to Victorians' social harmony. Thank you to the Australian Intercultural Society for organising the dinner, and to my co-host Neil Angus, the Shadow Minister. The Victorian Government is very proud to participate in this occasion and very, very proud to support our Muslim community. Each day, Muslim Victorians help build a better state. Today, let's celebrate their contribution and come together to continue that work. We will always, as a community, stand against Islamophobia and hatred in all of its forms, and work to make sure the values of openness, diversity and freedom of religion are always protected. Can I extend warm wishes to everyone for a meaningful and indeed spiritual Ramadan. May this holy month enhance the spirit of togetherness, peace and harmony in Victoria and across the globe. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the evening.